Oh shit, I forgot I had installed the AFK channel.
Let's do the time warp again.
Damn it, I already fucked up the recording, but oh well. I noticed till just now.
Okay then. That's not something you tell somebody at 10.
So let's see.
I don't judge, but that's not something you say at 10.
So this 10-year-old chubby kid was in the garage raiding popsicles. Well, he mentioned to his friend that he was a furry and how grandma was making him a fursuit. He shoved his phone into my face to reveal half-naked waltz and said, "Ha, zombie fur." What? Wow, that's weird.
Wow, he gives furries a bad name.
Yeah.
And I'm actually friends with several of them. They're nice people.
Yeah. See, I guess.
Despite what people think, they are not weirdos. Just the media's kind of a dick.
Well, I feel like oh, I definitely will. See, quality is free. Um, shit, what was I thinking? I don't even. Oh well, I guess the only thing I want to say is furries are nice people. And the other thing is, I kind of feel like everybody has their own weird fetish, just not everybody knows it or something. I'm surprised you're saying so, Bobby. But I'm glad you're enjoying the call. You think it's lit or whatever.
Okay, so I think Blood's. No, you're next, Slick.
I'm next. Holy shit.
Yeah, you have to answer it too.
All right. Yeah, I know. I can't believe it's my turn now. I wouldn't keep you track till you mentioned it. So my 4th of July. I don't like 4th of July. But
I don't blame you.
That's just sort of me. Like I'll go because my parents make me go, but I never feel like going. The thing with me is I just don't like going anywhere. That's just me, especially not to go see fireworks.
Yeah.
But I went anyway. I went to a place called Windwild, and yeah. See, that's my thing. Is I don't like big social places either. Yeah.
I can agree with you, Slick, concerning Asperger's and social anxiety. I can understand that.
Yeah. See, I have those issues too.
I can understand that.
Yeah. So where I had to go was I had to go to a place called Windwild. There's slides that say water amusement park. And so what I did was I just sat down and did nothing. Except like ate some chips and what's it called? And I had a couple of beers. I had like 4. And I was just waiting and waiting and waiting until the day was over. Well, at least until like the fireworks start popping. And then when it comes time, something weird happened. Not necessarily weird, but my parents are discoordinated as fuck. And by discoordinated, I mean like they don't know how to talk to each other and make plans. So we ended up leaving. It's crowded as hell. And we took 2 vehicles. My stepdad took his own. My mom took his own. So it's me, my sister, and my mom going towards her van. My stepdad's going towards his. And what ends up happening is, for whatever reason, we want to meet each other to watch the fireworks together. And for like 30 minutes at least, 30 to an hour, my mom's on the phone trying to explain to him where we are and how to get there. And so my stepdad tries to go through the van through a place he can't go with, or like through his vehicle, through a place he can't go with through his vehicle. and then he finds out he can't go through there, and he goes back and parks, and then he gets off the vehicle and starts walking, and he keeps going back and forth, back and forth. He doesn't know where the fuck he's going. He doesn't know how to explain how to get there.
He's are actually challenged.
Yeah, so he's basically got him running back and forth like a moron. To be fair, we did park pretty damn far. And then eventually we get there, or he gets there after a while. And then once the fireworks start popping, and then he's the guy with the chairs, but all the chairs are in his car. So we stay in the vehicle watching the fireworks, but that's kind of an uncomfortable thing to do. So, well, I kind of have to, Blue, but you can tell us you're ranting a bit. So yeah, that's like I had an alright 4th of July stuff. The one thing I appreciate is that I at least had an excuse to like leave my room so that I'm not there for too long. But I wouldn't have mind staying either. So the thing I appreciate is the health aspect. It's good for me to get out every once in a while, even if I don't like it. So yeah, it's kind of like a dog taking a bath or something. I don't necessarily like it, but it's good for me. So Gyro, how was your 4th of July?
It wasn't anything special, to be honest. I'm not much of a festivities guy. My mother is, though. She goes all out with baking, cookies, etc.
Well, the cool thing about 4th of July is at least the food's good. Or at
Yeah,
least
my mother's been a baker for over like 20 years or something.
holy
So,
shit.
yeah, she's been pretty much baking her whole. She's pretty much been baking and decorating her whole life.
Wow. That's
So
amazing.
she's really really good at detail with decorating.
Damn. That's like it blows my mind when people do things for such a long time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She actually made my birthday cake on the June 18th. I can actually pull it up and put it in, or should I put it in videos and art, or just memes?
Use both. Preferably the arts one though if you just prefer using one.
All right, I'm gonna send put a photo of the cake she made for me for my birthday.
Alright.
So give me a second. So I've been mistaken for being older than I actually am before. I'm 19, and I've been mistaken for older.
I'm actually 19. Oh no, I'm 20. I forget.
I'm putting it in both places. Okay, phone. Okay then. This is fun. Let that load. So yeah, July was 4th was kind of boring. I don't really like going outside.
Yeah, me either. Moving on to the next one. So, how was 4th of July for you?
Oh, for me, I was just flirting with this girl.
Oh, nice. All day. Damn. So, Scott.
Did she slap you?
Oh, no, I hope it wasn't.
It wasn't, but I did say some kinky stuff. I said, "Do you like fireworks? Cause I'ma explode inside ya."
Oh, that's
Nice.
That is the cheesiest flirting line I've ever seen. Also, Soul, you sound kind of like Rocky Balboa in a weird way. Like, listen to the soul and compare it to Rocky. It sounds kind of similar.
Um,
But yeah, I posted what the cake looks like in memes and videos and art.
nice. Looks tasty.
Yep. She drew the symbol of my two mains on it up at the top.
Nice.
Hey, Soul, I've got a good one.
So,
Do you want to hear it?
she loves turkey.
Does it
Go
feature
on.
insanity?
That's pretty cool.
Tell me the joke.
Alright.
And
Hey,
okay.
girl, are you Marth? You grabbed my attention from across the room.
Nice. She also had pretty cool 4th of July, it seems. Tony, how was 4th of July for you?
It was just like staying in. My dad cooked food and stuff, and then like at 8 we went to Sonic because they have half price shakes and stuff. So I got something, my dad got something, and my mom didn't want anything. But since we were nice in line, like they accidentally made something extra, and then they were like, "Do you guys want it?" And then we were like, "Yeah, sure." And then we got something for free.
Wow, that's pretty cool. You know, I've gotten a bunch of well, not a bunch, but a few free things over the course of the years. Like I had gone to the gym, and for whatever reason, when I first subscribed, me and my parents got our gym membership separately, but we both went in together to get mine. And then the girl gives me a free shirt, and she gives me free stuff I'm not supposed to have for free that they usually charge you for. She gave me like a membership to a spa thing. It's like a room where you go onto this machine and it does like water massage. She also gave me like 1 month membership with a personal trainer, which I didn't use, but I should have. So she gave me all this free shit, but in particular, what caught my stepdad's attention was the free shirt, and I was kind of embarrassed because he's like, "How come I didn't get a free shirt?" And he keeps bringing it up over and over, like, "How come I didn't get a free shirt?" And I'm just standing there face palming, like, "Dude, shut the fuck up," because I know that I wasn't meant to get any free shit, and that she probably like paid for it with her own money or something. And so I was like, bro, why are you doing this to me right here and right now, and stop it? And so, yeah, I was kind of embarrassed about that. But anyway, moving on. Oh, Blue's my secretary, and he's not here. So I gotta do this shit, which is fine. Blood. Myself. I don't even know what topic I want to talk about. I wasn't ready for this today, to be honest. But we had a voice call anyway, because you guys voted yes. So, what's your topic?
Who, me or?
No, so,
Oh,
Alright, looks like I've got the topic.
yeah.
It's gonna
What
top
person?
you. I had to say that. Jesus Christ.
Are you done, kid?
Okay, go ahead, Soul.
Alright, my topic is,
I just said go ahead.
what is your idea of a perfect date?
So, we're gonna start with Bubby. Bubby, what's your idea of an ideal date? And yeah, you're lagging, Gyro, so you might want to fix that somehow.
I'll check it out.
WTF?
Hmm. So Bubby's never been on a date. So, oh wait. So question. I mean, so what's the
The
question?
question was, what's your idea of a perfect date?
Oh, I see. So I kind
Let's
of.
try that.
Hmm.
Uh,
So
right.
well, it seems like Bubby doesn't have an answer, but I'm not sure. I'm gonna assume not. So
You know, it could be anything. It could be anything stupid. It could be an amusement park date.
I wonder
I do know
if
what that means.
connecting it like
It's just it seems like someone wants to answer either. But anyway, we can move on. So no worries. Blood. Uh, what's your idea of a perfect date? Probably just chilling stuff, sitting on the couch together, either playing video games or watching something we both like afterwards. That can turn into snuggling affection, a full night of just sitting there in each other's arms. Loot things in the morning, Kappa. It reminds me of that one Drake song, Can I Do It in the Morning? So, anyway. Oh, it's actually a J. Cole song, but anyway, you guys get the point. Uh, we know your, or at least I know your. I'm not sure. Oh, see, he knows. Anyway, see, everybody seems to know. But anyway, is me being a girl yeah, it kind of is. You've kind of put yourself on the spot now. Um. So what's the question then becomes? Uh. What's my idea of a perfect date? And actually, this is a good question. This is something I try to think about often because I like to let my imagination run wild. Feel free to pin something, just not something that's from me. Um, my idea of a perfect date would be, oh, for sure, watching movies because I love watching movies. That's just a thing with me. But I would want to go all out, and I've talked about this before. I'd want to go to like Disneyland. I'd want to go to Las Vegas. Now, going to Las Vegas is a pretty expensive thing because you can lose it all in one night. So that's something you got to be careful with. I'd go to like a 5-star hotel. Parachuting is another thing, or skydiving, uh, paragliding. For whatever reason, jumping off of things seems kind of fun. It's kind of like wanting to kill yourself, not actually doing it, and then you get the adrenaline off of it. Uh, Amusement parks. Um, for some reason, I think fishing and camping would be kind of fun. Uh, mm, so yeah, those are my ideas. Uh, so anyway, Gyro, if you wish, you can tell us in the text to voice if you have any input on this. If not, that's alright. Um, what's your idea of a perfect date? What the fuck does that even mean? Oh, I see. Wait, Guang. What? Alright, I'm gonna tell you something because I've never date before. But I guess watching animated shows or playing video games together. Also, JoJo memes for life play. Oh, I see. So, um, watching it animated shows. So in other words, watching anime is probably what that means, or playing video games together. Well, actually, that seems fun. That's something I see. I'm thinking big, but you can go small too. Like some girls don't mind having picnics instead of going to restaurants. Staying in and doing stuff together. Don't take me out of context. Staying in and watching stuff or playing video games together seems fun too. I said movies. When I say movies, I think movie theater, but staying in is fun as well. I I feel you deeply. You're uh, so see, I keep saying Slick J too, but it'd be stupid for me to call on my alt account, so I'm not gonna do that. So what's your idea of a perfect date?
So the reason why I asked this question is because I am planning to meet up with that girl that I was talking about. And I wanted to see if anyone was going to come up with any interesting suggestions. But my general plan for a perfect date, which I'm planning for right now, is riding in my sweet car, driving her around town, possibly going to a scenic overlook, and then see where things go from there.
Well, that seems pretty cool. So the
To me,
The
it
fact-
seems pretty smooth.
yeah, I think it is.
And I
It's-
do have a nice car.
Oh, well, see, that's the one thing that made me a little bit skeptical. Was when you said nice car, I was like, but you seem kind of assertive about that. So I'll take your word for it.
I think the most important in getting a perfect date is making the person that you're attracted to feel the most important in the world to you.
And yeah, that's pretty important because, well, like let's face it, girls need attention. It's the reason why they
I think we can all agree every human needs attention.
yeah. Well, I guess it would be sexist of me to go further down this path, uh, but yeah, Soul's right. Every person needs attention, so that wouldn't be inaccurate. Blue, get us another person to pick a topic, unless you're still answering the question. Either way is cool. Oh, well, no worries. Just type it again. Start over. I actually started over. It had landed on me and Soul, so take mine and Soul's name out the list and generate a new list off of that. So, Bubby, do you have a topic for us? Yeah. All right. No worries. It's all good. So, take out Bubby's name out the list and generate a new. Oh, what the fuck? What? You may as well have put my name back in there as well. But whatever. Wait, but Soul just went. Uh, should we let Soul go again, or what do you guys think? All right. Well, why not? Soul.
Let's go again.
Soul. What's your topic? Soul. I get the feeling adding Soul back in was a mistake. I guess we'll see.
Okay, so my topic.
Yes.
Do you guys ever get the feeling that you're being watched while you're in the dark?
Interesting. So, Let's start with you, Bobby. Do you ever get the feeling you're being watched while you're in the dark? And I think dark could mean anything. Physically and metaphorically. See, dark is such an odd word because it can be spiritually. So, well, it'd make the question more vague, but at the same time more interesting. And it would go with your name too. Could even be a ghost question. I wonder if I should go get something to drink. Let me see. Fuck. I'm too lazy though. No, if I go get something, I'm gonna fall asleep. So I'm not gonna drink tonight. So here it goes. It depends. My family and I go camping a lot, depending on the place we go and how often we've been there. I might feel like I'm being watched or not. Interesting indeed. Well, surely though, and this was the thing my teacher would always bring up. He always says to be careful because, or what you're saying, no matter how low or how secretive you think you're being, because there's always going to be someone who's watching. And I'm pretty sure he didn't mean that in a religious way either. So, that's pretty interesting. Blood. Do you ever feel like you're being watched while you're in the dark? The first thing I read is so he kind of wrote a poem for us, but I'm not sure if it's a poem or not. It looks like one. Yes, I'm being watched by the nightmares that haunt my regret. Oh fuck, it is a poem. My regrets and never-ending pain that overwhelms me. It all keeps me in check. The constant pain and sadness flowing through my veins
Have fun reading with this.
gives me a spark of hope. Just a spark that gives me happiness. It's a never-ending struggle for my urge to helping people, to make them happy and I feel loved and disregard myself. To put all the problems on my shoulder myself.
Where did you come up with this?
It's all worth it in the end if I can make the ones I care about happy. I literally phased out of existence. My sub-thoughts are taking over. What the fuck? What? That's insane. Wow. The interest I like and understand your poem. So pretty cool poem. Yeah, like this one I read was can you actually disregard your poem? Because that's interesting. It truly is, isn't it? And so Donnie, welcome to the call. Right now we're talking about something I can't even remember. Shit, I can't even remember. What were you talking about, Soul? Oh, I remember the topic now. We're talking about what's up, Kiwi? Welcome to the call.
Please say fire.
Fire!
Yeah. See, from now
Thank you.
on, every time Kiwi joins the call, she's gotta say fire first because it's a fight.
Okay.
So right now, what we're talking about, we're talking about. Do you ever feel, especially while you're in the dark? Right now, the topic is: do you ever feel like you're being watched, especially while you're in the dark?
I'm being walked?
Watched.
What?
Yep. Yes, watched.
Not really.
Oh, well, that's your response. Which is alright. Not everybody feels paranoid. And, Blood decided to give us a poem, which was interesting. And now we're talking to Blood because he seems to feel like empathy for people or something. He puts himself before others. And so now Soul and Blood are having a conversation about it.
You know, it's kind of interesting to see people like this. With all this hatred throughout all the days. It's very rare to see someone like Blood.
Uh,
What? Who are you?
Who's that question directed toward?
Who's Blood?
Oh, Blood is, I don't know, he's the guy who just joined today.
Hi. Welcome.
Welcome to the call. But what do you mean lower, Donnie? Like, you can hear me good, right? You just mean lower pitch, right? That's what I'm hoping. Well, I hope it's at least loud enough for you to. If not, let me know and I'll turn up my mic. Listen to my prompts. That's just about.
Oh.
Nobody should sing about.
Blood, your name is very misleading.
I think it's pretty fascinating, but it kind of contradicts his personality in a way. Well, let's be at the top. See, so I'm kind of cynical about these things. I'm not quite, but I do appreciate kind people, and I wish they'd never change, because kind people are kind of rare, or because they become recognized. So and blood still piping. Wait a minute, I'm echoing. You're making me echo. Test. Yay, it stopped. Name, it's more a little reference to Kiwi. Echo, 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 echo. Test, test. Oh, it stopped. So his name's the Mystery Murder Game. He's not going to change. But cool. So yeah, don't ever change. Bless you.
Thanks.
No problem. So now we move on to myself, and yeah, I'm kind of used to it. Well, like I still appreciate having. I'm kind of fast hearing her voice. But anyway, my response to the question is oh yeah, it's amazing. She doesn't sound scared. No, you don't just ask her for drugs. She's really busy. Like everything. Oh, shit, it's kind of hard to talk.
I think you're cutting out.
No, I'm not cutting out. It's just I like to pause a lot. But
Oh, okay.
yeah. The question was and see the other thing is it's distracting because I can hear myself echo off. The question was, do I ever feel like I'm being watched, especially during the dark? And yes, I do feel like I'm being watched. See, I feel like there's cameras everywhere, places that we don't. And I like to act like I'm being watched everywhere because there's one quote I'll never forget, which I sort of made up, sort of didn't. I can't really remember. The quote went, "Characters about how you act when people aren't looking."
You are who you are when no one's looking.
Pretty much. And so, being able to be like live a Truman Show, be locked up in solitary confinement, be the same person I was prior to being locked up or something. Yeah. The other thing is my house does have cameras. My school's yeah, my house has cameras because mom runs a business and she invested like $5,000 into it. She sells clothes, does nails at her house and facials and pedicures and all kinds of stuff. So she's invested a lot of money into. We have an expensive business at her house, and so she's got cameras. But see, those cameras they affect me because they make me self-aware of everything I'm doing. And then my schools had cameras. Those cameras everywhere. Just kind of become desensitized towards it. But because, well, just because I like being aware of things, just to constantly think about everything, including where cameras are located and stuff. It's kind of like being paranoid for no reason. So anyway. Oh wait, we can't skip people. I'm sorry. Gyro, do you ever feel like you're being watched? Especially in the dark? Well, that's interesting. Most people are scared of it. So, do you ever...
Alright, so we're moving on.
Welcome to Advanced Kids.
Alright, so I've got two stories. One is metaphorical and the other is physical.
Okay.
I'm gonna start with the metaphorical. So the idea of asking this question is I don't ever feel like I'm being watched in the dark. It's more of I'm the one watching the person. See, I know a lot of people that have had rough times in their life, and I've always acted as their guardian angel most of the time.
What?
See, that's why I'm trying to get into a relationship these days, is because I want to be able to protect them. And I think we've talked about this before, Slick. We talked about murder. We talked about killing. I said, who is going to protect? And I want to be someone to protect that person.
I'm not sure if we did talk about it. It's interesting how you feel the need to protect others, and you're the one like in guardian angel. And you said your answer was like a two-part answer, right?
Yeah. So I'll get over to the physical part. So yes, I have been watched for in the dark before. I've one time went for a light jog in the middle of the night. And so while I was jogging, I didn't realize at that time that there was a bear following me. And when I looked at that bear, it was so hard to see, but I saw its eyes. And at that bear. And I walked a little closer to the bear. And so I pet the bear. It was very interesting because most people wouldn't be able to pet a bear. See, it's not easy to get over your fears. But what is easy is to understand what the situation is. When I looked at that bear, I knew that that bear wasn't staring at me with hatred. It was just curious. So I pet the bear. It was nothing to worry about. You don't always assume things, judging by the cover of the book.
I see. It's interesting how you got to pet a bear. Most people do that. They could probably. Donnie, do you ever feel like you're being watched, especially when you're in the dark? And you can tell us through the text voice, by the way. Wow. So Donnie never feels like he's being watched. Huh, which is interesting. I believe Kiwi already answered the question. But I'll ask again anyway. Kiwi, do you ever feel like you're being watched? And I believe she left as I heard the door close. But she probably went, oh, she's back now, I think. Kiwi, do you ever feel, hey, okay. Do you ever feel like you're being watched?
Nope.
And that answers that. Blue, do you ever feel like you're being watched? Nope. Alright. Oh shit, if it lands on me, I'm gonna be screwed. It's like, but anyway. Blue, get us a new person. Sup, Arctic? Wait, now I gotta ask Arctic. Arctic. Yes, laugh at the way I say Arctic. Oh, you fake. Do you ever feel like you're being watched?
Let me think. By the government, sometimes on my phone. Sometimes, yeah.
Wow. When nobody ever thought about that, actually. Nobody thinks about their phones, or actually their computers or whatever they're using. The government could very well be watching us right now, which is scary.